All right, investigation 2.1, the Wumps! Our favorite day of the year, drawing the Wumps. That's right, the Wumps. All right, so we have Mugwump, and the rule for Mugwump is just x comma y, which essentially means that the coordinates for this figure that you drew are going to be x comma y. Simple enough. So you're given a list of coordinates that you drew, and you ended up with a figure that looked roughly like this. I'm going to give myself a very good window. So it looked like this. It's very exciting here, folks. And it had a box for a mouth. I think it looks something like that. All right, so there's Mug. And then for Zug, we're having the rule 2x, 2y, which means we're multiplying x by 2, multiplying y by 2. So we take these coordinates, plug them into the rule, see what we get. So 2 times 2 is 4, 0 times 2 is 0, 3 times 2 is 6, 0 times 2 is 0, 3 times 2 is 6, 1 times 2 is 2, you get the idea. And then you end up with a figure that looks roughly like this. Where his side lengths are roughly bigger. Put him over here. It says, hi, I'm Mug, but that's not Mug. That is going to be, that's going to be Zug. So then for Lug, the rule is 3x comma y. So we're multiplying x by 3, multiplying y by 3. And then you end up with a figure that looks roughly like this. And Lug is very, very wide. And so it should say hi. Anyways, you get it. For Bug, 3x, 3y, you end up with a figure that looks like this. It's 3 times wider, 3 times taller. Much bigger. And then finally for Glug, interesting story about Glug. Glug 15 years ago was not named Glug. 15 years ago, Glug was named Thug. But somehow he always got in trouble, so he changed his name to Glug. That is a true story. So, and Glug, aka Thug, was very, very tall, but not very wide. And so the question is, which one of these guys are mathematically similar to Mug? Well, you learned that mathematically similar means same angles, same general shape. So if I'm going to take Mug, I'm going to turn him orange, his angles are the same as Zug, and his general shape is the same, therefore they are similar. So Zug, similar. So let's take a look at Lug. So I match it up here, and oh my goodness, wouldn't you believe, the angles are different. Therefore, Mug and Lug, not so similar. I know, so I'm going to put him over there. Then let's take Mug and Campbell, do your homework. Mug and Bug. All right, fine. And lo and behold, look, the angles match again.
Yay,
Therefore, Bug is similar. And then for Glug, also known as Thug, his angles are not similar at all. And so therefore he is an imposter. And so we determined that mathematically similar figures have the same general shape, the same angles, and to add to that definition, if I look at a rule, the rule says that we are multiplying x and y by the same number. Whereas for lug, they're not the same, they're not similar. Glug rules, you're not multiplying x and y by the same thing, therefore they are not similar. So that is what we determined from the exercise of drawing the lumps.